What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, man. So we live this time around. Shout out to everybody that joined us yesterday. Make sure as soon as you pull up, you hit that like button. Also, shouts out to the replay gang, those that's going to catch this later on. Salute to everybody rocking with me. We're going to cover some Shiba Inu news, crypto news, talk about what's going on, and just chill for a little minute. And also, y'all get the opportunity on this stream to shield me some of your favorite new meme coin gems. So we're gonna give it a minute, let everybody pull up in the stream. Sometimes YouTube can be a little slow with getting the notifications out, so just be patient with that. But yeah, man, how y'all feeling today? Drop in the comment section. Shout out to Amanda R pulling up on us ASAP. Salute. How you feeling, Amanda? Let us know in the comment section. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Shout out to Moneybags Rico in the building, man. Salute. We got a real one in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe, check out his channel as well. And also shout out to the Prophet Crypto Shady, man. He said notification gang here. Salute. So yeah, man, this is gonna be not too long. We're just gonna dig into what's going on today in the markets, just staying on top of our game so that way we are prepared when things start to heat up. So salute to Crypto Be Well as well. Like I said, as soon as y'all pull up, hit that like button ASAP. Also, share it on your social media. Let them know we live. Tell your family friends to pull up. Amanda says she's feeling blessed. Also, Crypto Be Well said, what it do, man? We over here just cooling, getting everything rolling back. We took a little break from YouTube, getting everything settled, but we are back in full effect. Shout out to Maine, man, one of the OGs to the channel in the building, man. Salute. Yeah, so we got that Shiba Inu news coming, so we're going to talk about what's going on today with Shib. Also, let me know how y'all are feeling about Shiba Inu in the comment section. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Do you have a dog in the fight right now, or are you just sitting on the sidelines? Let us know in the comment section. Y'all got to remember, a lot of people actually watch this on the replay as well. So shout out to the replay gang again. But yeah, drop those, answers, engagement in the comment section so people could, learn from this and also see how the rest of the community is feeling. So we're going to start off first things first with some Shiba Inu news. So I'm going to share the screen here. Make sure y'all hit that like button ASAP. We got a few more people pulling up in the building. Shout out to Tillery Mills, man. Salute. He said, what's up, fam? Shout out to the whole fam, man. But let's get into this one. So, okay, we got the screen up here. So first things first in Shiba Inu news, how much would $100 get you if Shiba Inu hits that 0.001 level? Now, I like to look at these types of articles because it gives us some type of perspective, where we'll be in like I don't want to just say realistic, goal, but somewhere closer than just to that 1 cent level. So a little bit before that 1 cent level, that 0.001 level, what would $100 get you once Shiba Inu hits that level? So Shiba Inu continues to hold on to the dream, ultimately hitting that 0.001 level. Also, y'all, let me know how the audio is in the comment section as well. If you just pulled up to the stream, make sure you hit that like button. But yeah, how much would $100 yield for an investor if Shiba Inu achieves this goal? So the Shiba Inu community hopes to witness the canine themed asset claim a 0.001 price. While this price goal seems highly ambitious, investors wonder how much of an impact it would have on their investment should Shib eventually hit the price target. Shiba Inu leveraged the latest market recovery to reclaim two psychological levels, despite the bullishness of this recent price movement. It has eliminated the opportunity for investors to procure Shib at much higher discounts, particularly below that 7 level. Also recall that Shiba Inu plummeted to a shocking low of that 543 level on June 10th. Imagine, how many people got shaken during that time because, it's so volatile and, it's scary when it goes down to those, those trench levels. Some people jump off the ship right there and, next thing you start to see the prices rise back up. That's called shaking the weak hands loose. So despite the bullishness of this recent price movement, it has eliminated the opportunities for investors to procure Shib at much higher discounts, particularly below that 7 level. So recall that it dropped to that 543 level on June 10th, elicting concerns. However, a $100 investment would have given investors a massive 18.42 million Shib tokens at that price. Due to the recovery, $100 in Shiba Inu value would give 12.54 million tokens at its current price. So 12.54 million Shib will be worth $12,547 if Shiba Inu attains a 0.001 value. This sort of appreciation translates to 12,447% return on investment. So that's a nice number right there. I definitely think that's possible. They go on to talk more about, is it possible? Obviously, we know anything is possible in crypto. and it's a much more realistic goal to hit that 0.001 level, in the near future than, just jumping straight to 1 cent. So I like to see what these different levels is. So, 12,000, a little over $12,000 with $100 right now. So think about that. If you were to put in $1,000, you would know, not saying instantly, and not telling you to, because this ain't financial advice, but if you were to build up a bag size around $1,000 in there while prices are at this level, you could be sitting on over $120,000 in Shiba Inu. So, that's a good amount if you ask me, especially, as a, longer term investment, something that you're not really, too concerned over, $100 here or 50, $20 here just to build up to that size and possibly, get a 12,000% return on that at a future point. But this is what you have to remember: never put in more than you're willing to lose. So that way you're able to allow that investment to fully mature. But let's see what else we got up here. Let's check out some of the comments as well. So Prophet says, hey, I'm inspired by you, December. I am bullish and pressing on towards 1 billion and 13K in profit after being down 6K last year. That's what I'm talking about, man. Salute. I'm glad you rocking with me, bro. Glad we could provide some valuable information over here. And I'm glad you're sitting in those profits, man. That's what it's about. Staying down for the come up. A lot of people, you get in the space, you're down, but as you continue, to work on that goal, not giving up, keep pushing forward. Like he said, you'll eventually come out on top. It can take some time to get there, but it's worth that journey. Like I like to say, it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. You got to remember that. So Maine says, I average down to that 9.4 level. Okay, I like to see that. People being proactive in their investments, not just, allowing it to, it's fine if that's your strategy to just let it do what it, do. But I like to see people want to bring those average costs down as well. So that way you don't have to wait so long to get in profit. But also, Tillery says, check out Dummy Token. Senior Peters Gods Hate NFTs on Twitter. Okay, we're going to check out a few tokens during this stream as well. So make sure y'all let me know if there's any projects that you think, are early and got some potential and the community should be checking out, because we're going to check it out live on this stream. So Moneybags Rico said accumulation on Shib and Bone. Yeah, that's definitely looking like the thing, that smart money is doing right now. We've seen Bone today up around 8.9%. That's a nice pickup. We talked about it yesterday on the channel. As Shibarium gets closer and closer, I only speculate that Bone is going to continue to go up as well. Now, Moonwater says, I have 20 million shares. That's what's up, man. Get what you can afford and what you're comfortable with holding. And then Tillery says, hit the like button. Okay. So shout out to Tillery, letting everybody know, run those likes up. Also, Junior's Tires Las Vegas said a couple of years. I'm gonna have to hit you up, Junior, if I need some tires, man. Tillery said, have different bags. Exactly. That's the reason why, you can put $100 in this wallet here, $100 in that wallet here, $100 in that wallet here, $100 in that wallet here, and not saying you have to keep putting multiple hundreds, but that's just, one way to look at it. Even if it's half that amount or a quarter of that amount, now you can take profit once Shiba Inu hits that level. You got another bag to take profit at 1 cent, or, even if you want to take some profits at that point, 0.001 level, that's all up to you. It's just, about understanding your strategy before you hop in. So that way you're not just kind of lost in the sauce as things move along. You want to have a strategy. So that way you can, basically, understand what your goals are and, stay focused along that path to get there. So also, let's see. Moneybag Rico says still better ROI than traditional stocks where 10% annual is good. Exactly. It's a lot slower sometimes in the stock market with traditional stocks. So that's why, we really like crypto. But Tillery says dummy token on DEX tools. We got a big pump on the 29th for the ones who hold dummy token and NFTs into the ecosystem. Okay. We definitely going to check that out. Stanley says Shib is getting ready for a pump. I definitely think so. I see, Shibarium getting closer. I also think Shibarium is going to possibly be a lot bigger than a lot of people who might have lost faith in it expect it to be, because, we got some major partnerships forming with Shiba Inu right now. Also, a lot of people with their eye on Shibarium and Shiba Inu's metaverse, and how that will turn out. And I think there's going to be some big brand names or big companies who definitely, throw a hat in, as that all launches. So I think once we start to see some big names roll out inside of Shiba Inu's metaverse, or big players in the crypto space, utilizing Shibarium, I think that's going to really heat up the ecosystem. Because think about it. Vitalik said Ethereum needed about 3 different things to survive. And the Shiba Inu development team is basically, providing that with this layer 2 scaling solution of Shibarium. And that's what Vitalik is saying that's needed. And what other, layer two, you know, uh, has the type of community that Shiba Inu already has. So we already seen successful L2s, out there. But I'm looking forward to the potential of Shibarium and what that's going to bring to the space. So super bullish right there on Shiba Inu pumping in the near future. Then we got my boy PD in the building, man. Salute to a real one. Says salute, broski. Appreciate you pulling up on us. Also, y'all, if you're just tuning in, we see a few more people pulling in. Make sure you hit that like button and share the stream as well. So Stanley says it's not a bad idea to have an AI on Shibarium. Yeah, this is I'm glad to see Shiba Inu team, taking the AI wave and, figuring out, how we can add value to the Shib ecosystem. But I still don't know too much about the bad idea, token team, the project itself. I just know it's meant to assist Shibarium, but I haven't really found out too much information on how just to be as yet. So also, shout out to Nanya, says staying down for the come up, man. Salute. That's what it's all about. Like I said, it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. So Tillery says, yeah, I'm still like 3 years in on Shib fam, thanks to December DeMarco when we first talked about it in 20. So yeah, this was a while back, man, or 2021. So some people got in very, very early. And even though Shib is, kind of down right now, a lot of people are still sitting in profits because, they paid attention. They stayed on top of things. It's not easy every day to, take all this information in, but it's necessary in order to be in the front of the line. You don't want to be the second wave, third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave, of people. If that's where you get in at, that's fine, but it's better to be early on a lot of these projects. And that's why we do these, videos, these streams, to keep everybody on their toes. So let's go back here. What else we got? How y'all feeling about the Shiba Cows partnership? So if y'all aren't familiar, Shiba Cows is basically a team working with the Shiba Inu team to produce NFC tags where they can authenticate physical items in the real world. So, if you're familiar with eBay's verification system or like StockX, when you buy shoes, they can give you the StockX tag on there. This is what the new partnership with Shiba Cows and Shiba Inu team is bringing. They're bringing this authentication system where, let's say you have an NFT. There's a company that makes 3D, sculptures or whatnot of physical, figurines or sculptures of your NFTs and brings them to real life. With this authentication tag now, you can officially know that you have real, runs or real items from, legitimate collections that are released from, the team. And this will be available to everybody. So this is not something that just the Shiba Inu team will be using. They'll open this technology to anybody who wants to use it. So right now we see the team using the first use case of it, releasing a collaboration between Shiba Inu and the Champion clothing brand. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard of that before. They're collaborating to make the first official team Shiba Inu or Shiba Inu merch coming from, the team. They're collaborating right now. They're going to release 30 limited edition hoodies, and all of them will have this NFC tag on it where you're basically able to know, this is not just some copy of another Champion hoodie slapped with a Shiba Inu logo on it. You'll be able to know that you have one of the original 30 out of that collection. And of course, they're going to continue to do this with other things, but it's just cool to see the evolution of, physical items and how it's bridging with, this digital landscape that we're in, especially with NFTs becoming so important. Now, not only can you have a digital representation of something that you can authenticate on the blockchain, but you can now use these NFC tags to authenticate them as well. So I'm bullish on that. I like what the team is doing right there. Let's see what others are saying. Stanley says, thanks, December, for holding it down for the Shib Army. We got to, man. Rain, sleet, or snow, we got to hold it down. Stanley says, Shiba Cows is part of the Shib ecosystem. Yes, it is. He says, I pre-ordered the Champion hoodie from Shiba Cows. The NFC tags will be tracked on Shibarium. Yeah, so that's dope right there. I think that adds a lot of excitement and gives some hype or reason around, using these NFC tags and knowing that they will be on Shibarium, trackable and whatnot. Also tradable. They can increase in value because they have this authentication, aspect to them. So yeah, this opens up a new lane that I'm bullish on. So also in Shiba Inu news, shout out to the replay gang again, man, because a lot of people do watch these streams back later on. Shout out to all the people around the world. Might be late where they are, whatever the case may be. But shout out to my replay gang. So also, can Shiba Inu recover? Wow, okay, they shilling another one right there. This is how you know Shiba Inu is still one of the top dogs. No matter what happens with Shiba, you always see other projects trying to attach their name to Shiba Inu and kind of ride off that momentum or that hype and that foundation that Shib has already built. So Shib Burn, this is another thing. I don't know what happened with y'all know the Shiba Inu burn tracker account, Shib Burn. For some reason, their Twitter account was suspended. Now, I'm not sure if it's back up right now, but here's that article. So Shib Burn said that Twitter's developer portal indicates a violation of Twitter rules and policies by its app. So Shib Burn tracker Twitter account, Shib Burn, which is well engaged with the crypto community, has been unexpectedly suspended. The suspension has garnered attention because the account holders had reached out to influential individuals like Elon Musk and Twitter's new CEO, Linda Yaccarino, and their pleas for assistance and a resolution. The Shib Burn account has gained significant traction among the crypto community for its engagement and updates related to Shib, especially about its burn rates. Shib Burn said that Twitter's developer portal indicates a violation of rules and policies by its app. It also mentioned that an email providing additional information was supposed to be sent to them, but they have not received it yet. Moreover, they have encountered challenges while trying to submit a support ticket as no form appears. So here's that screenshot right there. Not really sure what they violated, but obviously Twitter doesn't like something that they're doing, but it may be, just one of those algorithm mistakes where the account was flagged, just for whatever reason, and it just needs some human review in order to, get it back online. So hopefully they do get that back online. They do an excellent job keeping the community updated with what's going on with Shiba Inu as far as the burn rate is concerned. So shout out to Where Invested, said, my bad, was on the clock. I'm here now. Salute, man. A real one in the building, man. Also, salute again to PD Pure, man, came through with the super chat, said channel support. Appreciate you, broski. Definitely appreciate you on the super chats, bro. Stay coming through, showing love. That's real right there. And then we got Nunya says, I'm hearing that validators for Shibarium are going to hold 10K bone and up to 1,000 validators. Will this pull bone from circulating supply and increase its value? So it's definitely it's not gonna burn it or anything like that, but it'll kind of take it out of general circulation where it's kind of held. But you got to remember, these tokens can always jump back into circulation, so it's not like a real supply reduction. It's just some of the tokens are basically in limbo. They're out of circulation for a minute, but eventually those tokens may become back on the market. So keep that in mind as well. But yes, that can be bullish for Bone, and I'm definitely looking forward to how that plays out. So I'm bullish on Bone as well, as the rest of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, because at the more and more time goes, it's starting to become, even though I already have that belief in Shib's ecosystem, but some of the things are becoming a little more clear as the team it's appearing that the team is able to see some of the inefficiencies in the space or just some of the needs in the space and have already been building for it. It's been taking a while for Shibarium, but to hear Vitalik come out and say basically Shibarium is exactly what Ethereum needs in order to grow and continue to thrive, that makes it even more bullish. And it gives me the the thought of like, what if people are thinking a lot smaller about this than they should. Imagine if Shibarium is that go-to layer 2 blockchain. Imagine if it attracts tons of attention where my bad, but where we get thousands of developers coming to build on top of it, with successful projects that the community really wants to see to add value. This could be really big because every single transaction on Shibarium will be burning Shiba Inu. So super, super bullish on that. But Stanley said that's correct. Tilly said Shib Bone Leash. I'm waiting for them to release She and Treat token as well. I know that's going to be a pretty hyped up time once they drop those tokens, because the Shiba Inu community has been waiting for a while to see this. Also, we've been getting a lot of fake tokens of She and Treat, and we've been seeing some of those tokens attract a lot of investors, not like a ridiculous amount, but enough that shows that the interest is there, and that once the official She and Treat launches, it's going to have some traction. So I'm gonna keep you all updated on that as well. But let's see. Latest update on Shibarium beta testnet. So let's take a look at this one. So the 000 VOR Shibarium beta testnet is still a work in progress. According to Unification, by the end of the month, it is intended to be deployed and the details publicized. So this is interesting, y'all. So this is, could be a major reason why we see Shibarium heating up at the moment. So still work in progress. We're aiming to have this deployed and details published by the end of the month. Additionally, we'll be planning for faster deployment on any future potential Shibarium public beta testnet. All teams are internally, basically locked in and working to get this out as soon as possible. That's what I'm assuming they're finishing off saying. But the new Sepolia and X Fund test token will also be bridged on any future potential Shibarium public beta testnet, according to the statement, which also plans for faster deployment. So I wonder why they're doing that. A new X Fund test token. Obviously, X Fund Unification is the team, building Shibarium, helping with the development of that. So, obviously there's going to be some incorporation there. So, that's not a surprise, but I'm just wondering, what's the point of this? So Shibarium Builder also made it known that all teams, including Shibarium, are internally preparing for major updates for their communities. It also discusses UNode, which is currently entirely under private development, but has significantly ramped up internally with work on it being done as native support for partners at Shibarium. Unification states that more information will soon be made publicly available to all parties interested in that. Private testing of the UNode alpha version is anticipated within a month. So we can expect things to start heating up. Usually when Unification says something as far as a timeline, so far I'm under the impression that they're usually legit. Sometimes we hear timelines from the Shiba Inu team and it could get dragged out, for who knows how long. But I think something, is coming within, like they say, a month's time. So Shibarium Beta has made significant progress since launch on March 11th. The total transactions are currently at 22.8 million. The total blocks are 1.3 million, and wallet addresses are now 16.9 million. So when Shiba Inu lead Satoshi provided an update to the Shiba Inu community via a blog post, which he tries to address the question, when Shibarium? In response, he said very soon. Now, we always get that very soon, but, Satoshi also made some hints in Discord, saying it's basically about to come and, we're not playing around and things are really about to get serious. So usually when we see him saying that, the team telling us that, things are going to take off or, they're basically prepping us for something, it's usually something pretty big, so I'm waiting for that. I got my positions, the way I want them right now. Hopefully y'all are, looking forward to Shiba Inu, moving back up. Obviously, it's been hit hard with everything going on. And also, I don't want to really say a lack of updates as of late because they've been picking up with updates a little more lately. But just about a month or two ago, we weren't really seeing too much updates with Shiba Inu. So that was causing a lot of people to basically lose faith, lose hope, wondering, is the project dying? Did the team step away from it? But that's absolutely not the case. The team is just working hard in the background. That's what I believe. So also, Shiba Inu lead developer Slam's Critic says he has a plan and admires unification. So that's a little bit of what we talked about last. Also 341 million Shib burned in a day as Shib climbs to 14th position among top cryptos. So we see Shiba Inu having some volatility, jumping between that 14th place and 17th place by market cap. Also, we just seen, what was that, about 267 billion, 300 billion Shiba Inu tokens move from the Voyager wallet. So Voyager opened up withdrawals for people that were locked out of their accounts. Basically, now you can withdraw up to 35% of the funds that you had on Voyager if you were one of the people using it when they shut down operations. So if you're not familiar with that story, Voyager with the FTX situation, they basically went out of business, mismanaging, funds, and it made them get into the point where they had to basically freeze withdrawals. So all the clients, customers, whatever you want to call them, investors who had funds on that platform, on that centralized exchange, they all were frozen out of their accounts. Nobody could withdraw anything. You couldn't add anything. And now between June 20th and July 5th, I believe it is. I believe that is the dates, but don't quote me. It might be a shorter time period. So just go check it out for yourself. But during that range, you get to remove up to 35% of the crypto that you had inside of your account. So I urge you, if you're a Voyager user, go get that 35% of your funds back just so you can get something. Obviously, you want the whole thing, but Right now, they're only allowing up to 35%. So, you know, it's better than nothing. But let's see what else we got here. Shout out to the people, everybody pulling up. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the stream. Let's see. Okay, Stanley said, remember, there will be multi-token governance on Shibarium. Shib, Leash, Bone will be used for voting on the doggy DAO. So keep that in mind. You know, if you need to, don't forget to check out the Shiba Inu white paper, so that way you can understand everything going on with the ecosystem. And Tillery says, but hey, bro, what about the tokens you are working on too? So we're gonna do a separate stream for that one. I want to do you know, basically a member stream. Those that are channel members, I gotta, you know, do a live stream with y'all. You know, we gotta chop up a few things, and then, you know, we'll be coming with a video to the channel publicly. So stay tuned though. But PD says, so I bought bad idea yesterday. Okay, nice. Did you do your due diligence, PD, or did you just ape into that one? Stanley said, oh, Oracle of Oracles. Nunya says, if Satoshi leaves after Shibarium, you're going to spill the beans and let us know who he is. I'm surprised a lot more people don't know who Satoshi is, man. But, you know, I'm not sure. Me and Satoshi actually never, you know, personally talked about how Satoshi would feel if I shared that. So, you know, I want to, you know, make sure we good on that level first. But I think everybody would be happy knowing, you know, who Satoshi is, you know, or just give you a little more confidence in a project, knowing some of the things Satoshi has been involved in. But shout out to Satoshi, man. Dropping Troll says, I've been holding Shib and just been losing. I'm almost ready to get out. Damn. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry you feel like that, bro. When did you buy into Shiba Inu? Let me know what time, you know, what month, if you can remember what month, what year, you know, that you bought into Shiba Inu. So, you know, we could have a little further dialogue on that. But I understand how you feel. But shout out to Mailman17 came through with the super chat. Salute. Said, yesterday I asked you what you think about fund unification. I'm up 83% in 2 days. Supply is low. Market still 100x opportunity for all. So, you know, we talked about fund being basically, you know, I'm bullish on it because it's, you know, a highly intelligent team behind it. Think about it. The Shiba Inu development team has hired unification to help build Shibarium. So obviously, you know, there's something much bigger going on in the background than, you know, most people understand when it comes to unification. So I definitely recommend everybody do the due diligence on them. I'm bullish on them as well. So I'm glad you upped that 83% in the last 2 days, man. And also salute to you for that super chat. But yeah, fund is definitely one that, you know, we might have to start looking into on the channel because, you know, if they're providing these services for the Sheep team, you know, we may want to look into what other services they're providing for other projects in the space as well. So Nunya said, you only lose if you sell. Learn to diamond hands, no emotion. This is why it's important to, you know, understand what you're buying. And, you know, the strategy is different. Sometimes, you know, if it's something like Shiba Inu, then I wouldn't blame anybody for, you know, just diamond hand until the wheels fall off. But, you know, some of these other projects that are brand new, hot off the press, you can diamond hand, and I'm all for diamond handed. But you got to remember, every project is not meant to be diamond handed, especially if you're dabbling in some of those low cap, risky meme plays. You know, I always recommend taking some profit. You can still diamond hand, but, you know, I like to secure that principal investment, take a little cherry off the top, and then, you know, it's house money from there. Now, everybody's strategy is different. Some projects, some tokens, you know, I switch it up with different things. Some projects I will just diamond hand. Can't even count how many projects that I'm just diamond handing right now that I haven't, you know, taken anything from. But, you know, it's different strategies for different projects. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you definitely leave your emotions at the door. Shout out to Jerla says, I know. And also, shout out to Mailman17 again, coming through with another super chat. Said it's about time to make that fun video explaining it to everyone. We might have to break it down. Let me know, are y'all interested in getting a full breakdown on fund and, you know, what the services that they're providing or the value they're bringing to the crypto space. PD says, I'm Satoshi, LOL, like an oak tree. PD says, May 2021. I mean, Tillery says, May 2021. Free says, what up, bro? Bone starting to run. You know, that's why we do this, you know. That's why we have these powwow sessions. That's why we pull up on each other and talk about what's going on. Because yes, Bone is going up as we move closer to Shibarium. And these are things we talked about, you know, in previous streams before it actually took place. So those that, you know, Obviously, it's not financial advice, but those that hear some of this stuff and go do their due diligence afterwards, it's definitely paying off. Now, Dropping Trolls said 2021. So you must have bought near all-time highs in 2021, Dropping Trolls. And I understand it can be painful, to be in 2023 and still in the red under with Shiba Inu. So, one thing you have to remember, so you don't get that feeling, use this as a learning lesson, but so you don't get that feeling in the future, only put in what you're willing to risk losing. So that way, the emotions of it going up and down don't drown you out, and you basically end up panic selling, from your position. And also keep in mind that you want a dollar cost average into future investments. You don't want to just drop the whole bag in there all at once, because now if you drop the bag in all at once, let's just say, for instance, you put in $1,000 and you go down 20%, now you are sitting at $800, versus if you dollar cost average and, put in, let's say $100 at that first buy, and it pulls back 20%. Now you're down, only 20% off of $100. So, that 100 goes into 80, and you only lost $20 versus putting that whole 1,000 in and being down about $200 from that 20% hit. So this is why you want to continue to dollar cost average. That's the smartest way to usually do it. Sometimes, you can't ape into projects. Myself, I do ape into projects. Sometimes I don't dollar cost average, but I understand what I'm doing and what I'm risking as well. I'm not aping into projects without dollar cost averaging, especially without having some type of strategy or doing, my due diligence and having possibly a short price target ahead. But it's all a part of the game, man. And, it can happen where usually the markets can, remain irrational for so long that it will shake you out. That it will come a time where you need to do something else with that money. But, that's why it's important to only put that money in the smart way. So that way you can give it time to fully mature. Because sometimes you can end up selling out that project. And as soon as you end up selling, now the project is up 30, 40, 50%. And now you're getting that basically like that cognitive dissonance where you're upset about, what happened because, you basically jumped out too early. So, it's all on you. I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold. But usually, when you're down, especially if you haven't bought any since 2021, one of the smart things to do would be to continue to dollar cost average, to bring that average cost down lower and lower and lower. So that way your break even point is a lot lower as well. That's what I recommend, doing. But obviously it's not financial advice. But, if you did have to end up selling because the pressure was too hard, I wouldn't blame you, bro. I understand. I've been there before too. So Tillery says Shiba Swap hit July 2021. Milwaukee Legend said, do you really see Shiba Inu hitting 1 cent? Honest opinion. So I definitely do in the future. Do I think it's going to be an easy journey? I don't. I think the overall crypto market would definitely have to grow a lot. 1 cent for Shiba Inu is not a close price target. We're not near that point. But I definitely think in the next bull run, not saying just in the next bull run, but with the help of the next bull run, I think we could probably see that 1 cent go a lot more clear. Now, obviously, like I said, the overall crypto market has to grow. We're gonna have to see. Possibly, 10 trillion, 15 trillion overall crypto market cap. I'm not sure if that's the exact number, but we're gonna have to see those types of market cap in order for Shiba Inu to even get close to that 1 cent level. So we're a long way away from that, being only at a $1.2 trillion market cap, somewhere around there today. And remember, Shiba overall crypto market hit $3 trillion market cap in, I believe, October 2021. So that already showed us that, we're basically a third of the way there at all-time high prices from that 10 trillion market cap level. So I think it's possible. We've seen Bitcoin go all the way from pandemic lows of like 3,000 or something to, running up during the bull market to over 60,000. So, we see another situation like that play out. The Federal Reserve turns on the money printers. We get some positive catalysts in the overall economic space. I definitely think it's possible in the future to see SHIB at that 1 cent level. Now, obviously, I like to strategize so I don't have to just only wait for that 1 cent go. I like to stack, some of my or accumulate, more tokens. This is just what I like. You don't have to do the same thing. But I like to look at different price targets and understand, like, let's say, okay, Shiba Inu at 1 cent will give me this amount. Well, 10x lower than that point if I 10x my bag, I can basically, level out at that same level without having to wait for sheep to hit that 1 cent level. So you keep that in mind as well. But that might require you to be a little more aggressive. But you got to do your due diligence and also understand what you're investing in, so that way you have the confidence to stay along the journey. People that have seen, I was one of the I won't say I was like super early in Doge, but I got to see the true power and potential of what happened with Doge. Before Doge ever reached 1 cent, people were calling people crazy to think that Doge would have ever even hit 1 cent. And we, seen Doge go up to almost $1, 75, 78 cents or something like that. So, a lot of people thought that wouldn't be possible. Obviously, it's a different scenario. It's not as exact as what Doge was, but still, you never know what could happen. So, yes, I definitely think it's possible. But Tillery says, by the dip. Dropping Troll says, but I'm relatively new to stocks and crypto, so I'm kind of lost in the sauce. Hey, we all start somewhere. As long as you continue to learn, you'll be better off than where you were yesterday. That's all you got to do. Don't always look at it from a financial standpoint in the crypto stock space or investment space. Also increase your knowledge. The more knowledge you obtain, the better off you'll be in the space. The more shortcuts you'll learn, the more strategies you'll learn. You'll learn technical analysis, to understand how to get good entries, exit points. And also, you might add different strategies to your, repertoire of learning, things like how to day trade possibly, how to short-term speculate on different, projects. That can help you out in the short term as well. In the short term, traders usually make more money because they're obviously taking profit home, but you got to remember to take taxes into account and a lot of other things as well, like capital gains tax, but also, just that risk of that volatility and trying to be a speculator. Now, long-term investors generally make more money in the long run because they're not, jumping in and out, and they are able to capture the full maturity of, that investment versus somebody who's, jumping in, taking a little profit, jumping out, missing, 20% here, jump back in, it goes up another 10, 20%, take profit, somebody who's basically jumping in and out. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Stanley says, exactly. Sunburn Addict 54 says, I'm ready for Shibarium. Been telling all my coworkers, friends, and family to buy Bone, Leash, and Sheep. In that order, LFG. Right now, if you're one of the people, it's not financial advice, but if you're one of the people telling your family, friends about, the sheep ecosystem at this point, I think they're going to be happy with you in the future, because a lot of people jumped in at all-time high prices when they heard the most news going on with Shiba Inu, the most exciting times, and a lot of them are down. I believe like 80% of Shiba Inu investors are in the red right now. So if you're telling family and friends about it right now, you got to understand the risk that comes with it. They might be mad at you later on if it takes Shiba Inu a long time to go up, but also you're letting them, you're giving them the heads up about what's taking place while prices are on a severe discount. So that's the good part about it. But Stanley says, dropping trolls, don't worry, sheep is gonna pump. Baller Not says, facts, brother. Appreciate you pulling up on the shout out to everybody in the stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well. We will be talking about a few meme coin plays. So if y'all are some of those individuals who like to, risk it for the biscuit, jump on some of those short-term plays, or just see what's happening with the meme coin market. We will be getting into some of those as well. So stay tuned. But also shout out to ASAP Mason. Salute. Appreciate you pulling up on us. He said, what's good, bro? And then also shout out again to Mailman17 coming through with another super chat. He said, the market is a device to transfer money from the hands of the impatient to the patient. That's one of my favorite quotes right there from Warren Buffett. You got to listen to that quote. Warren Buffett is, possibly the greatest investor over the last, 5 decades. So when he's dropping, gems like that, you really want to pay attention to him and think about what it actually means. Like, the market is a device to transfer money from the hands of the impatient to the patient. Those who are jumping in and out of projects left and right, they're usually leaving a lot of their percentages on the table. They take a 10% here, jump out the project. Because remember, you don't officially lose until you sell. So, jumping out of this project here, losing 10%, moving over to the next project, lose 15% there, jump to the next project, hoping to hit a home run, lose another 10% there. They're leaving all that money on the table for patient investors. So keep that in mind. But let's see. Quintessential says all of the manipulation by the government ain't helping either. Exactly. It's a lot of things going on a macro standpoint, with politics, and whatnot. Also, I just heard today some crazy stuff going on over there in Russia. I didn't even really get the full scoop. So I know that's going to be a little different from what we usually talk about on the channel, but we're going to have a segment where, you know, we brush up on what's going on over there. Why? Because war is important to the markets. Now, you know, it depends on, you know, how you feel about it. That's your own personal beliefs, but we have to understand that conflict in different areas of the world, especially with these major countries like this, Russia, China, US, etc., they're going to affect the markets in some way, usually in a negative way. So we want to try to get the scoop on the severity of it, and, you know, and just, you know, just have some understanding of what's going on. I don't think I gotta, you know, I don't think my audience, y'all watch, I don't really think y'all have a problem with that. Y'all, most of my people are pretty smart on here. So, you know, we just gonna rock with it. But yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind. But Milwaukee Legend said, and shout out to the 414, man. That's my city, man. But Milwaukee Legend says Shiba needs to drop a little lower so we can afford to burn more. The cheaper the token, the greater the burns become. We'll be able to burn billions/trillions if the price drops low enough. So this is somebody who's really thinking, you know, in a strategic manner. This is like an unorthodox way of thinking about it, but, you know, he's right. The cheaper Shiba Inu is, the more you can burn for a cheaper price. Now, let's just say Shiba Inu dropped to, now we don't want to see this happen, of course, but let's say it just dropped to, you know, record lows or whatever the case is, and then there's an aggressive burn campaign starts. It might shake a lot of people out, but it might, you know, help reduce a lot of tokens, and then that's what can give Shiba Inu that second win, you know, or really like the fourth win, because we've seen Shiba Inu have, you know, second, third wins before, but give Shiba Inu that next win, you know, to really begin to take off. We have to shake the weak hands loose before the rocket ship takes off. It's too many people aboard to, you know, just, you know, take off and moon again like we want to see it. Usually when the markets get the worst, you know, people panic, and, you know, most people jump off ship. That's usually when we start to see it move. So, you know, you better buckle up. But I like that way of thinking. And then shout out to Quintessential coming through with the super chat. He said, I appreciate your knowledge that you share, my brother. Hey, definitely glad I got some knowledge to share for you. I'm glad you rock with me. Definitely appreciate that super chat, bro. So shout out to everybody coming through with the super chats. Tez Terror said, I try, but they be playing. What do you mean by that? Who is they? Milwaukee Legend said, I need a Shiba Inu chain bigger than yours. Hey, man, it'll come. It'll come, man. If that's what you want, just stay down for the come up. Stanley said the ETH whales won't let SHIB go lower because they're accumulating at this level. They see Shiba Inu as an extreme discount at these rates. Now, that's why it popped up slightly, because, you know, the 5 level, we haven't seen Shiba Inu drop that low, you know, for a very long time. We could take a look at the charts in a minute and, you know, see when the last time we seen SHIB around that level. But yeah, that's gonna attract a lot of those whales, especially whales that already were whales at higher levels that bought in. They're definitely gonna take advantage of that price drop and dollar cost average as well to lower their average cost. So you got to keep that in mind. Not only should you be using these strategies, there's whales using these strategies as well. But shout out to Princess Diaz. She said 21, my Shiba was up. I hit 10,000 quick, and my friend doubled that, hitting 20,000. Plus, I've seen what Shiba can do. Bitcoin is running off the BlackRock news, which is making other crypto run. Stay patient. So Princess Diaz has a point there. You know, she's letting everybody know that, you know, one of the largest asset management groups, BlackRock, has created a Bitcoin ETF. There's a lot of SEC approval going on with different leveraged Bitcoin ETFs as well. So that's pro crypto. That's showing signs that crypto is growing. That's showing signs that institutional money is going to start leaking into it. And that's what we're going to need in order to see, you know, crypto go to these multiple trillion market cap levels, like a $10 trillion. Think about it. BlackRock has about $10 trillion under asset management. So if they took, you know, 10% of that and added it to crypto, that's an additional $1 trillion added to the crypto space, which will put us at a $2 trillion market cap. And remember, they're not the only ones. We've seen a few others. You know, we talked about it in yesterday's live stream. I can't remember the management fund's name, but we've seen another one for over $1 trillion moving towards crypto, another one over 800 billion in management moving towards crypto. So with all these different firms, you know, going pro crypto, we know that bigger money is right around the corner. So keep that in mind. It's not financial advice, but I'm just trying to get y'all to think, you know, a different way about it. So yeah, patience wins. Ted says they know what they're doing too. Draw Control said, I need to learn how to day trade. Absolutely. If you're interested in learning, I do have my stock options trading course available. In this course, you will learn how to day trade. You'll learn how to trade options, and you'll also get to see me trade live daily in the stock market, learning, tips, tricks, how to use technical analysis, how to use chart patterns, how to use the tools on the chart, and how to put all that information together to make better informed decisions. So if you're interested in copying the stock options trading course, reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Just put stock options trading course in the subject line so I know and I got you. But Tillery says, Twitter's, I can't copy the link from the comment section, bro. But Ted says, I like that. Ted says, someone that look at the bear market as a positive. Absolutely. You got to, your psychology about the markets is, a big factor. If you could change that perspective on how you look at things, like some people look at when the prices drop, they look at it as a bad thing. The markets are bleeding. The money that they already have invested is going down. But some people look at that as an opportunity to buy more. That's just the way it is. The people that continue to do that, they usually come out on top once the bull market comes around. Why? Because they accumulated a nice bag size. They continue to load up. And you can't just do this with any asset. You got to do this with something that's legitimate, has a solid community, solid white paper. The team is there. Community is not losing faith in it, and it really has that potential to be big. You got to look for projects like that versus just, any project, because you could be dollar cost averaging into a project that, the team abandoned and, the community lost faith in, and nothing's going to happen if that's the case. So keep in mind, it doesn't just always work out. But Tiller says it dropped to that 5.9 level. And then Milwaukee Legend says Shiba Inu or Volt Inu. If one had to leave your portfolio, which one is it? Which token do you have the most confidence in? So I got a comfortable level of both projects. Now, obviously, Shiba Inu is, more near and dear to my heart, I should say, because, it's one of the first, meme coins that I, really seen that major success from outside of Doge. So, Shiba Inu is always going to, have that place with me, but I also rock with Volt Inu as well. So, it's not sometimes people think it's always a either or, and sometimes you can have both, just be smart about it, be wise, don't risk more than you're willing to lose, and, break up a little bit here, break up a little bit there, and, you can have, whatever cryptos you want. But Nunya says, people panic sell in bear markets and I panic buy. That's the way to be looking at it, literally. So let's get over to some crypto news and see what we got in the crypto markets going on and what's the top stories. So how a crypto fugitives upended the politics of a troubled Balkan nation. Interest in central bank digital currencies picks up in Latin America and the Caribbean. IMF suddenly flips on crypto as Wall Street fuels a 200 billion Bitcoin. Banning crypto may not be effective in the long run, says the IMF. So the IMF is the International Monetary Fund, a very big player in the space. They, went from being, against crypto kind of to, saying, hey, we on second thought, we think, banning crypto may not be the best idea, especially for countries that want to succeed and not get left behind. Crypto is going to be the next big thing. It's already changing, the landscape of our lives, every single day. And eventually it's just going to be bigger and bigger, especially as the US dollar continues to collapse. We're seeing more and more countries opt out of using the US dollar for their normal, trading that usually takes place between countries. The US dollar is no longer the number one, dollar used when it comes to international business. So that's another thing to pay attention to as well. People are losing faith in the banking system. People are losing faith in the dollar, and as that happens, more and more crypto gains more popularity and more use. So a lot of people that were not really feeling crypto, they're realizing that you're gonna have to either get with the program or get left behind. So a crypto side door buying a digital residency in Palau for $248. The Islands Nation program advertising suggests residency could circumvent bans on services such as Binance. So I'm not sure what this actually is, but that sounds interesting because it sounds like they're saying, you could use your digital address in these different locations for real life IRL, things taking place. But okay, they got this article paywall. But think about that. I actually seen, stories of businesses using their addresses in the metaverse as, you know, their real address. Think about that. That's actually crazy. You know, imagine if, you know, when you're getting, you know, mail sent to you or something like that, or your digital PO box, you know, getting things sent, you know, to there versus a physical location. That's going to make, you know, things very, very interesting in the future. But also, crypto markets notches 12% weekly gain as old school financial firms come out to play. So as we see firms like BlackRock, you know, a lot of other firms as well, you know, step into the space, more and more money is going to flow in. You got to remember, a lot of these big institutions are establishing positions at this level. They could shake things a little lower to try to, you know, get prices a little lower, but we're seeing different money that we hadn't seen in the space before now enter. So keep that in mind as well. That is a very, very bullish sign. Usually, in order for crypto to continue to grow and go up, we need more investors, new money to continue to come in and push things further. This is what we've been waiting for a very long time. You know, the opportunity for institutional money to step in. Now that's what we're seeing. So let's see. Stanley said it's not a competition. Everyone will win. You know, that's the mindset you got to have with it. You know, it's not always me versus, you know, this. You know, sometimes it could be a win-win situation. Some of the best situations are mutually beneficial. Also, Bitcoin hits 12-month high as crypto bulls stay buzzing. So let's take a look at this article right here. What was that 12-month high? Let's just zoom straight to that. So Bitcoin rose as much as 4% to 31,255 in early afternoon trading, hitting its steepest price since June 7th, 2022. Sheesh. Crazy when you think about that. You know, the market's just been choking everybody out for over a year, just stalling everybody out, you know, letting people feel that pain, letting people's, you know, leverage or, you know, timelines expire to where, you know, they just can't take it no more and they have to drop out and leave some of that money on the table. That's what, you know, we talked about when it comes to jumping project to project. You know, some people may jump into, you know, invest a certain amount in Bitcoin. You know, some people out there putting, you know, 10,000, 100,000, you know, 1 million into Bitcoin, hoping that, you know, they were going to see, you know, some crazy gains over the next year. And actually, Bitcoin went the opposite way. So a lot of those people gave up money to the markets because they waited 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, and, you know, their plan didn't pan out. So they end up panic selling and leaving some money on the table. That's what usually happens in the space. And usually that money getting left on the table is what's needed to fuel the next runs that we see. So keep that in mind as well. But let's see. Let's take a look at some. Let's go to Dex Tools and take a look at some of these projects right here. We have one project that was talked about in the stream here, which was Dummy, I believe. This one, it appears it was formed 23 days ago. Make sure we get the correct one. Okay, so it looks like this one here. I don't like the amount of volume it's been doing. This looks like only $10,000 in volume in the last 24 hours. So that's not a lot of volume. Yeah, not too many transactions taking place either. So 36 transactions in the last 24 hours, 7 buys and 29 sales. This isn't usually what I like to see. The chart doesn't look bad, you know, to be honest. But, you know, I usually like to see a little bit more going on, especially with it having 3,500 holders. You know, we like to see more activity than that. That means, you know, out of all those people, not even 1%, you know, are trading the project. So, you know, that's not a good sign. But 1.65 million in liquidity launched almost a month ago. You know, it could, you know, get some hype. Let's take a look at the Twitter. Let's jump over to the Twitter and see what they have going on here. So here's that project here. Dummy, the ultimate utility meme coin for dummies by dummies. So Dummy official links, website, Dummy E, Telegram. Okay, 5,400 followers. They are followed by a few people I'm rocking with. Looking at the engagement on the post, 3,000 views on this one, or impressions, 138 likes, 78 retweets. That's a decent amount. It's actually hilarious that smart people are buying dummy, someone says, or the account says. D. Paul Vegas E says dummy will pump every day until June 29, 23. Then it will go parabolic. 63 people on that. I wonder what makes him say that. So I see that Twitter account you were trying to tag me in, Senior Peters, ETH. Just an old man trying to have fun building some God hates NFTs and beyond dummy. Voila. Okay, we're going to give him a follow. So Pamp It, Dummy, 155. So I usually like to see projects that are very, very active on Twitter. We can see it on the 21st, they were very active. But I'm not seeing that activity maintain at these days. So I don't see any posts for the 22nd, only one post from the 23rd. So I'm not sure if the community, is losing faith in this one right now or what's going on. But you can let me know what's happening with it. But shout out to PD coming through, man. Salute again, coming through with the channel support. Let's continue. If y'all got some projects y'all want me to take a look at, drop them in the comment section. But right now, let's go to Twitter and see some of those projects that people asked me to check out. So let's see some of these projects. So RFD refund, we did review that one. We talked about Elmo before. We could check out a few of these ones on the channel. Pepe Mongo, Pepe Coin, Pulse, the Bad Idea Coin, the one Satoshi is talking about, WKC, 4chan, My Lady Meme Coin. Moses Quinn says it's not the newest, but may soon be the hottest. MetaNept. Let me know, have y'all heard of any of these projects here? A few of them I heard of. Token. Let me know which one of these, if you heard something that piques your interest and you want to get straight into it, we can check it out. Also, Sam G, aka Cryptologist, says, if you're asking for meme coin, now finally onto the device, welcome to Cryptalk, the hot new meme coin on the block, bringing influencers, creators, and developers together for a fun-filled ride on the unstoppable wave that is cryptocurrency. Also, Digiart Stan said it's not a bad idea, bad to explore Shibarium, AI Shibarium. And then someone says Tweety Coin ETH and disable Pepe. So let me know which one of these ones y'all want to check out. Okay, check out Senior Peter's page. Let's see what we got here. Okay, then Stanley said check out Bad after this one. And then Tiller said Dummy Token just launched about a month ago. We had one pump about 2 to 3 weeks ago. June 29th is the date we waiting for now. So what was going on with this dummy coin? It didn't look like too much activity going on the last few days on Twitter. What's happening in the Telegram? Are you a part of that? But okay, so OG Dogeking.eth. I just bought this bad boy with some dummy. Guy hates NFTs. Senior Peters has just left us, and I remember like it was yesterday, the first time I heard his voice. From the first day, he knew how to make me laugh. He was there in difficult times and knew how to find the words to comfort me. See you on the other side. The end is NFTs. Could this be great reveal? God hates NFTs equals the sandbox game. Thread incoming. So decent engagement. God hates NFTs community. Do you still remember how hard we rated Gary V? I found the reason. Holy, the answer is just literally there. Senior Peters ETH, really Gary V or behind the team? Vayner Media. So they're just trolling right there. So what did you want us to check out? What did you want us to see on this Twitter page, Tiller? The world is mourning. Senior Peters is the world. Dummy guys hate NFT. So I see these are the two projects they're talking about. RP to the GOAT, Senior Peters ETH. So who is Senior Peters? Who is this? And did he really die? Why do they keep saying he died or RIP to him? The team in charge will be in charge to make the proper announcement to explain the details. How Senior Peters suffered an attack. Stay tuned. So it sounds like maybe it could be some type of like, if you know type of thing, or insider type of thing. Okay, let's take a look at this tweet. Senior Peters just died. More info soon. Can I have this one? Impossible. Live forever. More info soon from the other side of life. I definitely hope not. He was capped the whole time anyways. Wake up, Neo. The Matrix is you. Sell. Big reveal coming. When revived. Yeah, so let me know what's going on. Tiller says he's not dead. He's still alive. So what's going on with that? Is that some type of insider or something like that? You got to get us up to date, bro. You got to, right now is the time to be dropping all the information you know about it, especially while we're on the project right now. Because you got to remember, a lot of people are going to check this out on the replay as well. And they're going to want to know as much information as possible. So the more you can let us know about it, or why you're excited about the project, that could be a benefit. Because right now we kind of just, lost just looking at, what's going on with the page. Like, I do see what they're saying, but, some things I don't get. What do people like about it? What's the backstory of it? Let us know as much as you can real quick. But let's go back over to Dex Tools and look at a few of these other projects people asked about. Okay, so let's see. Someone asked to check out Elmo. So we got Elmo up right now, down 11.4% on the day. Pulling back to that first breakout candle. Resistance point. Let's see, Pepe Mon. This isn't one I recall checking out. So I want to check out a few new ones. So Pepe Mon Go. So this one up 119%. Only 4 days old, it appears, sitting at $4.11. So you're hearing about it right now. I'm not sure, what this project is. I'm not endorsing it, but only 499 holders, 286K in liquidity, sitting at an 822K market cap. So still under $1 million market cap for this one. So if it sees a $10 million market cap, that's a 10X from here. You got to keep that in mind. So always do your own due diligence and never risk more than you're willing to lose. But this is what I'm going to throw on the watch list. It is doing $500,000 in volume in the last 24 hours. I like to see that. 656 transactions, 432 buys, 224 sales. So we can see more buying and selling taking place right now. So this one on the watch list, let's take a look at the Twitter page. Let me know how y'all liking this chart. So let's see. Peter said, no, Peter made a funny. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I guess it's just a joke. But I don't, so, y'all got to know, if we pull up on y'all token, if it's a project that y'all are saying y'all want me to check out, that's your time to shine. That's your time to drop all the information about that project that you possibly can, because if we check it out and we don't really, I'm not personally feeling it, most likely I'm not going to go back to that project. So take the opportunity to share as much information that you can with myself and the community, so that way we can know, what you like about the project, what you don't like about the project, what possibly made you invest in the project, and why you think others should be invested in the project. And then, of course, we'll take that information and do our own due diligence. But you want to be able to at least pique people's interest and attract them in if it's a project that you're bullish on. When we're on a channel like this, you get one of the people who create content around it. That's a big opportunity to be able to bring a lot more holders into that community. So you got to take advantage of it. But yeah, if y'all are recommending a project y'all want to check out, drop as much information about the project as possible that you know of, or that just has you bullish about the project. Not saying you have to spam, but share as much information as possible. Don't just say go check this one out. Tell us why you want us to check it out. Tell us what you like about it, what you don't like about it, etc. So let's see what other project we can check out from the Twitter community, what they asked. So 4chan, I do see that one pumping right now. But first, let's take a look at the Twitter page for Pepe Go. So we'll come back over to Dex Tools in 1 minute. Let's check this out real quick. So Pepe Go is a new generation Pepe focusing on Pokemon, with our game release coming soon and NFTs of our Pepe. So basically just a derivative of Pokemon style Pepe characters, I assume. But number 2 on CMC, we are breaking coin market cap, trending at all places. Next gem, Pepe Go. I do like that it's under a $1 million market cap. It's only a few days old. That's bullish for me. Crypto Zeus says extremely solid update for Pepe Global, a meme coin backed by big utility, getting huge trending recognition and hitting big milestones early. So when was that? Dropped 25 minutes ago. 2 likes. Much love to Pink Sale for our outstanding pre-sale at their platform a couple days ago. The chart says it all. Jump in. So absolutely outstanding work from Pepe Go team, not only raising over 120 ETH in their Pink Sale raise, but also the post-launch recovery seen below. Pink Sale continues to support project post-launch for optimal results. So shout out to Pink Sale, making it all possible, giving people a trusted place to be able to, get in on some of these pre-sales. Now, obviously, it's not financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence and whatnot, but stay tuned for our own channel project, man. You don't want to miss this. But we have doubled the rewards on our NFT staking contract for all NFT stakers. You will now be given 1 Pepe Go daily for each NFT owned. So it looks like they're, trying to build up the project right now. Also, it says we hit the $1 million market cap, volume up, MCAP up, LP up, price up, score 99 out of 99. Get ready for the next level. So 1.02 market cap, it did pull back. It's going to hit that $5.14 level. I believe now it's at $4.11. But 42 likes right there. I still think this is, a fairly early project. But what I would want to check out before investing into this project, I want to look at the website, white paper, all that. Understand tokenomics, but also most importantly, to me, is what the community is like. I would want to join that Telegram, get in there, ask them questions, peep the scene, see how they, are responding with each other, and then also try to ask the team some questions to see what's the future of the project. Is this a short-term play? Is this a long-term play? That way so we can understand. But it looks like they already dropped the NFT collection. They are active. Again, this project is only a few days old. Not, a ridiculous amount of engagement. Yes, they do have like a core community we can see right here engaging on Twitter, but, this doesn't appear to be like a project that's extremely big, or, super known right now. So it may be an early chance on this project. I will be doing some more due diligence on this one, giving them a follow. But let's go back over to Dex Tools. I believe the next one I want to check out is that 4chan. I've been hearing a lot about that one as well. Let's see. So here's the 4chan chart. So this one has been out for a minute. It's hot number 2 on Dex Tools. I like this pump that we see coming in. Take a look at this candle right here. A lot of confidence moving in this candle, but we did see a lot of confidence in this candle to the downside. So not sure what happened here, but this was some type of big event that took place. But we did see, some nice candles come up, and that money basically get pulled off the table. But what happens is smart money likes to protect its investment. So we seen it break out of this level here with these 2 candles, and that money get pulled off. Also get shook a few people out, But smart money came back in to continue to protect this initial investment here, and they're trying to fight, to keep it moving up. But I like the volume is increasing here, so it looks like the project is becoming more popular. $2.6 million in volume in the last 24 hours. I like that. 1,978 transactions in the last 24 hours. I like that. 829K in liquidity and $13.1 million market cap. So it is over that $10 million market cap level. Obviously wish we could have heard about this, which actually I did hear about this a few days ago, but I didn't feel like checking it out. But this is why it's important to, not be lazy in the space. You got to get up and really check every single nook and cranny, look at everything. Even if you don't plan on buying it, still take a look at it because, you never know. But looking at this one, it does have a nice pullback. It's not, it's still lower than all-time high, which is at this level here. We've seen it wick up to this level briefly at that 12.03403. Right now at 12.01511. So a lot of zeros in this project. I like to usually see those types of zeros because, you can get a lot for a little bit. And if it really starts to eat some zeros, you can really see that bag size grow. But again, this is not financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence. Remember, this project is already at $13 million market cap. So basically a 10X from here would have to get it around $130 million market cap. So you'd have to determine, do you think this project can go to $130 million market cap? Do you think it's a $1 billion market cap project and whatnot? So let's see. Tillery responded to it, say, yeah, I be on Twitter with them all the time, bro. It was a free NFT mint project about a year ago. Now, he created Dummy Token about a month ago. Yes, I'm in the Telegram. Okay. What else do you like about it? Let us know. But Immortal Music said, what do you think about Paw Zone? So Paw Zone, I think that's the one by JD. I haven't really been following it too much. We could take a peek at that one. But I liked his initial plan. If you remember, back in like 2021, he came out with this major elaborate plan. So I definitely think that, he's one of those individuals that thinks things out. So the project, it could be successful. Am I following it closely? No, I'm not. I do check it out, every here and there. I think the last time I checked that one out was maybe a week or two ago, probably about 2 weeks ago. But I'm just, that's just one that I'm, just closely watching. Not too heavy on it, but, keeping an eye on it, I should say. But let's see what else we got up here trending. So Unleash is one that I didn't see in the trending yesterday. So let's see, Unleash Club. Okay, 959K in liquidity, 24-hour volume, 1.3. Also market cap, 6.5 million, 781 transactions, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days old. So not too old. We're going to throw this one on the watch list as well. And these ones you hear us talking about, if you hear me throwing it on the watch list, you might want to, throw it on your watch list as well, because you might be seeing a video review coming of it later on. So let's see. Immortal Music said he just released Paw Zone Paw Paper. Okay. Tillery says there's going to be a raffle within the ecosystem if you hold one of the NFTs from God Hate NFTs. He got tired of seeing people get rugged and wants to help people make money. I like that. He says if you look on his page, he have market to buy NFTs. Okay, yeah, I did see that. So we threw Unleash, Pepe Mongo on the watch list, and now we're taking a look at Tweety. And this one is ranked at hot number 1 on Dex Tools with 4.3 million in volume in the last 24 hours, up 153% on the day. We definitely got to put this on the watch list. And this one looks brand new, if we're not mistaken. So let's go down to the 4-hour chart, see how long this one's been out, maybe about 12 hours or so. Right now, it is pulling back. We'll drop even down further to the 1 hour to get a closer look. Okay, it's finding some, it was finding some support. Well, yeah, it's finding some support right here at this level. Curious to see volume tapering off, so to see if it's going to hold this level or will it pull back further. And right now, sitting at a $1.13 million market cap. So with $4 million in volume in the last 24 hours, I think I could easily just, eyeballing it, not financial advice at all, but I could see this one potentially, getting to a $10 million market cap. So this is an early one that you might want to, keep your eye on and do your due diligence on. Obviously, it's not financial advice. Can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold, but I like that this one is early, still, right at that. Obviously we would like to get in early, but 1,000 holders, $1 million market cap, $4.3 million in volume in the last 24 hours. It has some potential on this one. So again, do your own due diligence. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. Now let's see. And if there's any one of these that y'all want me to take a closer look into, just let me know in the comment section, and we'll possibly do that. So this one is Shy. Not sure what part of what project this is, but total liquidity 218K. It is trending on Dex Tools at number 8 today, up 569% in the last 24 hours with $5 million in volume. 3,435 transactions, y'all. Absolutely crazy. Only 700 holders, and market cap is only at 367,000. So not at $1 million market cap yet, y'all. Think about that. 24-hour volume, 4.8 million, and still not even at $1 million market cap, 367K. So remember, do your own due diligence. Not sure who created this project, what it's about or anything, but I like those numbers right there. So connect the dots. But Tillery says, it's a lot to explain, bro. I've been with the project for over 6 months, and he will speak to you on Twitter. He follows me on Twitter, and he's down to earth for the community. Okay, but I know it sometimes can be a lot to explain, but if you one of the warriors on the front line for the community, you might sometimes want to take that time to explain it, because you got to remember there's a lot of people that's going to watch this on a replay, and they might hear something that you explain that piques their interest and attracts them to the project. But shout out to One Life No Regrets. Salute, appreciate you pulling up. Make sure everybody in the stream hits that like button, y'all. He said, what's good, December? D, man, we here. Life is good. But appreciate you pulling up on us, bro. Tillery says, I got like 2 bags, fam, dummy token. So y'all, he's trying to let y'all know, he's telling y'all connect some dots. Check out dummy token. Not sponsored by this project, not telling you to buy it, but put it on your watch list. So let's see what else we got here. Remember, check out the Twitter pages, the websites of these projects. Join the Telegrams, ask the teams question. And we got SciUp at number 10. Let's see how SciUp is doing today. Also, SciUp is up 681%. Nice. So sitting at 24-hour volume, 1.8 million, 264K in liquidity. Market cap 858. So after taking a nice little break, we see it, starting to pump today. So definitely want to have this one on your watch list. This was a nice buying opportunity if you caught the dip on this one. Especially if you bought it yesterday to be up 681% today. Sheesh. That's why you want to, do your due diligence on all these projects and check them out. And especially this one has a strong community. I believe it's by ETH Ben. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this project with him and Bitboy Crypto. But, when you see projects like this that are, from influencers like that, they usually can have a solid, strong community that can possibly revive the project or, give it another, run before, things, drop lower or, pick back up and continue to move on from there. So keep that in mind as well. But we got SciUp on the watch list, Shy, Tweety, Unleashed, Pepe Mongo, 4chan, and Dummy. So let me add that 4chan one. That's one I didn't click, but I remembered that one. And let me know what y'all think about any of these projects before we get up out of here. So also hit that like button again if you already haven't. Shout out to the replay gang. Drop a comment, let everybody know y'all appreciate them tuning in. And yeah, that's it for this one, y'all. So 4chan, where did it go? Oh, okay, 4chan disappeared. Someone took his place. 4chan was number 2. Now Shib is at number 2. Okay, so we're going to throw this one on there as well, and then we're going to wrap this one up. So we got a few projects for y'all to do your homework on, check out. Let me know tomorrow what y'all think about some of these projects. We will be live again. I really want to see what y'all think about some of these projects. I'm interested in seeing, some of those due diligence reports, letting me know what y'all came back and found, etc. Also, Stanley said, thus us, the real PSYOP, be careful. So yeah, definitely be careful when you're checking out some of these projects, because there's a lot of copycat ones that use the same name and everything and can try to trip you up and trick you out of your funds. So keep that in mind. But shout out to everybody for rocking with me on this stream. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. It's been an hour and 20 minutes on this one, so we're gonna call it wraps. We will be back tomorrow with our Shiba Inu updates. We'll have some Pepe updates coming tomorrow as well, possibly Bone, Leash, crypto news in general, and we're going to be looking at some of these projects from that we talked about today, possibly reviewing a few of them. So you might see the review video of tomorrow. So you really want to do your due diligence, because usually, not all the time, but sometimes when I do reviews on some of these projects, and the community, if they like the project, they will buy the project. So you can see the price end up being higher, after I do the video, versus what it was when I'm giving you the heads up about the video. So connect the dots there. Obviously, it's not financial advice, because you could try to jump in, ape in early, and the price could plummet tomorrow. So keep that in mind as well. Do your own due diligence. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. But let's see. Tillery says, thank you, bro. Yes, definitely. Be safe, my people. Salute. Appreciate you rocking with us. Stanley said, this is the real PSYOP. Be careful. Immortal says, what if Satoshi is actually an alien? Satoshi is not an alien, so we don't gotta worry about that. But yeah, again, shout out to everybody that pulled up on the stream, everybody that hit the like button, everybody that subscribed, everybody that came through, engaged with the chat, all the people that came through and, dropped a super chat on us. Definitely appreciate all y'all for rocking with us. That's all we got for this one. Again, I'm December DeMarco. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.